OBS 2.8.
Okay, let me turn off the speech.
Start virtual camera. Start recording. Stop stream. Start. No sources. No, yes. OBS.
We're gonna
Start. Studio mode. Setting. Exit button. Audio mixer window. Properties. Volume select. Mute mic slash auxiliary. Property. Volume select. Mute desktop audio checkbox not.
We're gonna do that. Let me check my phone. I should be live here. Let's open up the YouTube app. Yeah, this is, let's see. I think. Let's see. Yes, it's working. It's working good. That's all I need. That's all I need to know. Yeah, I just installed OBS again, and the live stream feature, if you link your account, makes it really nice. It's really easy to get going. All right, so we're gonna mute my desktop audio. Let's open the browser and go to my channel. Right, here we go. We're gonna do you're not gonna show me the latest content, are you? There you go. Now you will. There we go. Okay. Let me mute that so I don't have to listen to it. And let's look at the stats here. 7 watching now, started streaming almost 2 minutes ago. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Let's... I'll try to find... I'll jump to the top here. Johan says first. I've got people saying hi. Yeah, hey everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, iOS 16.1 is pretty good. If you are waiting to upgrade to iOS 16, I'd go for 16.1 because it definitely seems to have ironed out a lot of the issues. I didn't really have any major problems. Yeah, I'm using Open Broadcaster software, or Studio. I'm doing well, Johnny. I am doing pretty good. Just thought I'd do another one of these. Just because, you know, it's kind of cool, I think, and I get to talk to a global audience, or at least the audience that cares about this channel, which isn't a whole lot, but I mean, not bad for, I've got almost 2,000 subscribers for an audio only channel. Excuse me. Yeah, no, it's not bad at all. So yeah, this is Q&A, and guess I'll go for at least a couple hours. We'll see if anything actually comes of it. I do... Let's see. Yep, okay, it says I started streaming 3 minutes ago. Yeah, the shutdown sound plays in iOS 16.1. The startup sound apparently is still only on the newest iPhones. Actually, I think it's only on the iPhone 14 Pro. I mean, if it plays the sound before... well, I mean, I guess the startup sound is supposed to be part of the hardware, but still... So I guess I won't be getting that until I get a new phone with at least the A16 processor. But yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. Also, new Mac OS came out Monday. No, was it Monday? Yeah, it was Monday. I've heard some people say, I mean, it seems to be better. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm waiting for them to come out with a new Mac Mini. And I need to make sure that I can set it up without a monitor or a mouse. Because I should be able to, and that's just dumb if you still can't. Acer's watching this during lunch. Okay. I guess if you don't mind that. Oh, so the startup sound is on the iPhone 14 as well. That's interesting. That is a lot of RAM. Okay, so an 11th generation Intel Core processor. Okay. Yeah, that is a ridiculous amount of RAM. I've got 32 gigs of RAM, and that's half of 64, and that's a lot. So, oof. 2 terabytes of storage. I've got more. I've got more storage than that. That's still quite a lot. Let's see here. It is 111. Let's see. Making sure I'm not missing anything. I think I'm. Wow, I think I'm finally caught up on comments. Oh wait, we got. What? Yeah, the new iPhones that came out this year apparently have a startup sound. The startup sound plays when you turn the phone on. There's also a shutdown sound, which appears to have made its way to all devices that can run iOS 16. It may or may not be on the iPad. I'm not sure. But yeah, the new iPhones have a startup sound. Got more and more people saying hi. Yep. I am not going to be on there. I'm just going to be here answering questions for a while. Yeah, no, I mean, that's kind of cool, but I guess the startup sound requires new hardware because it's part of the hardware in the same way that the Mac Chime isn't part of the operating system, it's part of the hardware. Now, whether Apple can bring that to the new or to older devices, well, I have no idea. And they won't tell us. Yes, the new iPhones that came out this year have a boot chime when you turn them on. Got some people asking me how it's going. I'm doing okay. How about you? What can you do with 64 gigs of RAM? Quite a lot. You could run a whole bunch of programs. You could run a whole bunch of virtual machines. That is a ridiculous amount of RAM. If the spam bots try to spam me, I'll just block them. It's not a big deal. 8 terabytes of storage and 64 gigs of RAM. Yeah, that's a monster. 8 terabytes is a lot. I only have, well, let's see, in this computer, I don't have much at all. In the primary computer I use for my primary daily use, I've got a 1 terabyte NVMe and a 3 terabyte HDD. So yeah, your dad has twice as much storage as I have. Damn, that is ridiculous. Yep. Do I know how to get rid of bloatware in Edge? I do not. I didn't think it really had that much bloatware. I mean, I could get 64 gigs of RAM. I'd need to buy some 16 gig RAM sticks, and it's not worth it. It's really not. Panic at the what? Panic at the Disco. I have not. Let's go pop open another tab here. And yeah, why do you need a computer at your school with 64 gigs of RAM? That is ridiculous. Most people honestly should just have 8 gigs. Panic at the Disco. Let's check this out real quick. Something called High Hopes. I guess this is one of them. I think my ad blocker is working. Well, this might be a little loud. Let me turn the volume down a little bit. Well, this is like some electronica. Oh, no, this is... No, it's like rap or something. No thanks. Yeah, well, the thing with the new iPhones is if you don't like the gestures, you can assign your own custom voiceover gestures. So on my phone, I did a 4-finger tap will take me home. 4-finger double tap opens the app switcher. A flick up is Control Center. Flick down is notifications. So I very rarely have to use those stupid gestures on the newer phones. Yeah, I don't know why you have that much. I don't know why your school computers would have that much RAM. Reason why they're probably so slow is because they're using HDDs, not SSDs. Also, someone is messaging me. Microsoft account password code. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that band, sorry. I thought it would be kind of cool, but it sounds like rap and the lyrics are No, if I'm going to listen to music, it's either electronic or rock. And if I have to listen to vocals, I would prefer it to be female vocals. So, yeah. Best microphone for your laptop? I don't know. Depends on what you want. If you just want like a basic microphone, you could get something like the Blue Snowball. It just plugs into a USB port on your laptop. I've heard there's a Samson Q2U, I think. I've heard that one's pretty good. It's Samson, not Samsung, not to be confused. They're two very different things. Let me look this up real quick. Samson Q2U. Let's see. SAM. It's it's SAMSON. Q2U. Yeah, it's a XLR and USB microphone. I think it's a handheld. That might be a good one. I've never used it. I've heard good things about it. Uh, 256 gigabyte iPad Air. That is a lot of storage in an iPad. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you wanted to program some crazy program, you would need that, but for just a general school computer, that's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I didn't put it through my stream. Oh, they're rock? Then maybe I just don't like the lyrics. Google Chrome, yeah, Chrome is a little heavy on resources. I like Brave. The Brave browser is fantastic. Let's try this real quick. I'll give it another try. I just listened to that one thing. I was not impressed. Panic. Let's see. Panic at the Disco. Let's see. Let me turn my volume down a little bit so it's not so loud. Pretty sure my audio is not going through though. Yeah, my desktop audio is muted. I'll just play that in the background here. It's rock. Yeah, this is not... I guess it does sound kind of more like pop. Yeah, I don't like pop either. Nah, sorry. I'll pass. I don't like pop. I think pop is trashy. Get more people saying hi. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Johan is going to sleep. All right, good night. Audio-Technica, the only one I've heard of is the ATR 2100, unless that's an older one. I've never used it though, but I've heard that's a decent microphone. Uh, yes, Samsung does not make microphones to my knowledge. Or maybe they do. Maybe they do and I just don't know it. Can I do MacBook tutorials? Depends on what you're talking about. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm a fan. Your instructor told you that you shouldn't get a laptop with a terabyte? I mean, that's up to you, though. I would say it's better to get more storage and not need it than to get less and then find out that you need it and not have it. The 64 core Threadripper. I mean, I've heard those things are monsters, but they're also very expensive. You can't get to the search results in Brave. Yeah, Brave search, you have to navigate by link. You can change your search engine in Brave. Audio games for Mac OS. There's a few of them. You can get the RS Games client. You can get you can play Quentin C inside of your browser. I think all the games from the Audio Games Association can run on Mac OS. I know Blind Drive will. Trying to think what else. There's not a whole lot of them. Code 7 does, or at least it did the last time I tried. There's a few games that Mason made that did run on Mac OS. I know the new version of Crime Hunter does. Liam has The Great Toy Robbery that runs on Mac. So there's a few of them. No, I have not heard of that song. I may have to check it out. I don't know, because, like I said, unless it's got women and electric guitars, I don't really care. Do I listen to dubstep? I do not. Samsung is known for crappy earbuds? I'll take your word for it. I've never used them. I think I'm lagging behind in comments. I'm sorry, you guys. More people with crazy high computers, a terabyte and 16 gigs of RAM. Yeah, the iPad Air, the newer ones don't have a headphone jack. You should get an adapter like the Belkin Audio Charge plus Rockstar. Yep, SSDs are good for you. Yes, you can use Wine to play games on Mac OS. It's a little tricky to set up. There is Audio Game Manager for Mac, but I don't know how well it works. 2 gigs of RAM is not good enough to run a modern operating system. You can get away with it if you're running things like XP, Vista, maybe 7, but no, I wouldn't even run. I wouldn't run anything past XP on 2 gigs of RAM, and I wouldn't run any version of Mac OS past probably about 10.6 off of less than 2 gigs or less than 4. Snow Leopard, you can probably run 2 gigs of RAM. I have a Mac Mini with 1 gig of RAM and it runs okay, so 2 gigs of RAM would be even better. People from India, hey, that is pretty cool. I agree. I do not want to deal with the horrors of a Samsung phone. No, thank you. Yep. Don't run modern operating systems on 2 gigs of RAM. Just don't. It is painful. I am from Texas. Yes, that is true. So if you have a new Mac with the M1 or M2 processor, a lot of iOS apps will run on those Macs. Not all, but a good chunk of them. Windows 11 is not bad if you can bypass all the checks and you clean install it. Linux distribution, it depends on the distribution. It depends on what you're running. Have I heard of a band called Warlock? I have not. Depends how good it is. Alright, Johnny, have fun with your treadmill. Yeah, I'm 25 years old, not really doing much of anything right now. Officially, I'd like to do something with information technology, but people won't give me the time of day, so yeah. Which microphone am I using? This is the Shure. It's a Shure PG48, I think. PG48. Slipknot, I have not heard of that either. What brand of Android phones did I use? Just Pixels. Just Pixels. I don't want to deal with the bullshit and the just crap from other manufacturers. They don't update their stuff. They have all kinds of bloatware on them. They change the interface because they want to push their own crap. No, thank you. You can run you can run Windows 10, Windows 11 with less than 8 gigs of RAM. The minimum is 4, but that's the absolute minimum. It runs okay as long as you don't do too many things at once. Like I said, I'm not employed, but ideally I'd like to do something in information technology. Yes, I've used Chromebox on a Chromebook. It's a little different. You have to get used to it, but it works pretty good after you learn it. I like Chrome OS because it's pretty easy, and I think it's the operating system that most people should use, especially those that are not as tech savvy, because it takes care of itself. You can't really configure them. You can't really mess anything up unless you really try. So yeah. Got some more people saying hi. Do I use a smartwatch? I do not. I think they are stupid. I see no point or no value in having one. I have no idea how you use Loquendo, but okay. You can't even really get them anymore. They're not officially available anywhere. Oh, look at that. I think I'm caught up on the comments. Look at that. Yeah, no, music, I really, like I said, unless you've got, like, instrumental rock or instrumental electronic or some sort of rock band with female leads, I really don't care. Yeah, I'm not a big music buff. I'm really not. Yeah, see, I keep trying Linux, and the problem I have is Orca will crash constantly. And if it crashes very badly. I can't restart it. And I have to restart the entire computer. It's really annoying. I wish that the Orca screen reader was a hell of a lot better, but it is sadly not. It's just very unstable. Use Loquendo on Windows 2000 or XP. Okay. Like I said, I have no idea where you get them anymore because they're not officially available. Got people saying hi. It's the craziest thing I've ever done. Oh, that's hard. I don't know. Craziest thing I've done? That's that just depends. Now I have to think about that for a while. Craziest thing. I don't know why the screen gives. I don't know why the school doesn't. What? Because I don't know, because they don't want to give you a Chromebook. How did I create text-to-speech dramas? Yeah, so I did a tutorial on that. It's basically generating the files and then putting them together in some sort of program like Audacity or I don't know, Audacity or Goldwave, or if you're in Mac OS, you could probably use Amadeus. Can you get Ivona with Orca on Linux? No, not to my knowledge. It only runs on Windows. Amazon has a version for Android, but since they own it, that's their own private version that they don't give to anyone else. Yeah, I'm not musically inclined. I don't really like to sing. And game production, well, I'm not a programmer. Yes, NVDA on Linux would be pretty cool. NVDA for Linux, yeah, the problem is it's not very popular in general, just as an operating system. For just the average consumer is not going to use Linux. The average consumer is going to use Android, Windows, Chrome OS, iOS, or Mac OS. Yeah, I've never been a fan of Samsung phones. Why do I think there aren't many shooters? Well, that's the problem, is that's all that people are making, and I get bored of those types of games. Which character do I wish to be in a Blind Legend? I don't really want to be any of them. I'm not sure if I really like the story in that game. It's... Nah. Jaws for Mac? No, that is not a thing. That will never be a thing. No. But yeah, no, the craziest thing I've done, that's... Huh. Not sure I have a good answer for you. I don't know. Yes, the operating system is open source, but it's just not very popular. Like, you ask the average person about Linux, and they'll be like, huh? What's that? See, I can get people that say, huh, about that, but people that say, huh, about Windows just make me want to, ugh. They make me want to cry, because I'm like, how could you not know about Windows? Windows is the most popular operating system on the planet, and has been for about 30 something odd years. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm glad people do like my content. Not, I always say, if it helps one person, it's absolutely worth it. Mac OS 13 is going downhill. See, I thought it was the opposite, because it seems like they're trying to fix things. iOS, I really haven't had a major problem with. Yeah, no, I had this discussion about JAWS. I think the last time I did this, it's what people know, and to be fair, it's been around since '95. And I mean, if you have a specific task in mind that you need it for, that's great. But yeah, I agree. In general, I don't get the point of it anymore, really. I never really used JAWS. I used to use Window Eyes, but that was a piece of garbage. And then it got bought out by the people that own JAWS, and of course they killed it because, well, they've demonstrated that they're not a fan of competition. So, oh well. Windows didn't get popular until '95. Well, no. Yeah, I do agree. There are tons of bugs in Mac OS that have been there for way too long. I'm hoping Ventura is the start to them actually trying to fix things and trying to listen to their customers. I mean, which honestly they should have been doing for the past 9 years. So I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see. What does JAWS have that NVDA doesn't? It's got It's got a bunch of things. There's a scripting language. There's a sound scheme manager, so you can do things like have it play sound effects for different things, like maybe... Oh, hell. Let me not answer that and mute that. Just because I don't want to get calls during my live streams. Yeah, the sound and or the speech and sound schemes manager, it lets you play. It lets you play sound. So like, if you're navigating around and say you come to a checkbox, it can play both a sound to tell you that it's a checkbox as well as a sound if it's checked or unchecked. So I mean, that's a neat feature. I think that's something that should be available everywhere. So I mean, it's got a few features. Like I said, if you use them, great. I think the problem is that most people probably don't know that those even exist and they don't use them. So I don't know. Julie from a TTS skit? I have no idea what that is. Vinnie Moore, the guitarist? Not sure what that is. That's not good. So it fixes some bugs and it adds new ones. Of course it does. Well, that's great. Am I in any audio game groups? Not really. I have no idea about Amazon. They're not going to make a screen reader for Windows. Yeah, then you're lucky because I've had Orca constantly crash on me. And if it crashes, I can't bring it back up unless I restart the whole computer. Alright, got people saying goodnight. Usually I have no problem with internal keyboards on laptops, but because you do have that choice, you can always plug in a keyboard and you can use your laptop with that keyboard, which is the nice thing. Yes, that's a good point. So yeah, the sound and speech manager in JAWS, it lets you change all kinds of things. So like maybe you want a different voice. Maybe you want a different voice. I don't know, a different voice for text that might be bold, or a different for italicized text. That's all possible. So that's a pretty cool feature. I will give them that. My TVI only uses NVDA. Yeah, no, I mean, again, unless you have a very specific use case, I don't really see the need to use JAWS. I really don't. And the problem with using JAWS like that to write a custom thing to make your programs work is it's like, yeah, that's great, but that's a band-aid, because if the program updates, then you have to do that work again to make it work. So why don't you just get the developer of the software to just make the program work properly? Make sure that it complies with known accessibility guidelines, and I mean that's ideally. I mean, ideally, we should be trying to make the world better, not just going, oh, I'm going to patch this and hope it works. Like, no, that's stupid. Yeah, I used to have the Tech Talk archive a long time ago. Do I use a spell checker or grammar checker? There's one in Word. There's one in Microsoft Word. The great thing about Mac OS is that is a built-in feature that you can access anywhere. Yeah, I guarantee you most people have no idea what they're running. All they know is that their computer will get them to the internet and to, YouTube and Facebook. An iBook running macOS 10.5. Ooh, all right. No, you cannot get the Echo Voice for NVDA. That is not. That's not going to happen. Even if it did, it would most likely have to be sent to the internet to process, and that would take a while. So no, it wouldn't be ideal. I haven't used BitTorrent Sync in like 9 years. Yes, NVDA is most definitely better than Narrator. Got more people saying hi. Oh look, I'm caught up on comments. Yeah, yeah, no, NVDA is definitely better. I'm hoping the improvements to Narrator keep coming with Windows 11, but I guess only time will tell. Me personally, right now, what they should be doing is making Hyper-V work better. Because Hyper-V right now doesn't support audio, so if you're making a virtual machine in Hyper-V, you can't hear the audio. And I don't know why they won't fix that, because I think if they did, that would improve. I mean, it would have the potential to improve job opportunities, because if you're a technician of some sort, your job might involve having to manage VMs that run inside of Hyper-V. Right now, you can't really work with them that well, so that's definitely something that they should be working on. But yeah, I do hope that's coming, because the last major changes to Narrator came in 2020. I mean, yeah, we got some new voices in the new version of Windows 11, but it's quite minor. So I do hope that they pick up and start making things better and add new things, hopefully here pretty soon. So hard to spell the words. Yeah, no, I always think if you can't spell something and you can't autocorrect it, go and try to figure out how it's spelled and learn how it's spelled. And if you put that into your brain, that will help you. And so the next time that you come across it, you shouldn't have a problem. But that's how I do it. Yeah. See, okay, that's where I think Chrome OS is such a good thing, because it doesn't require you to know all kinds of things. You just pick them up and you go. I mean, but yeah, I do think that you should at least have a baseline knowledge of, at least the basics, right? Yeah, I should try to keep all my programs up to date, because if you do that, well, you're less likely to get any kind of malware, and don't click on any odd links or anything like that, because that's just common sense would tell you not to do that. So, I mean, I don't know. You need to know at least what operating system you're using. Yeah, I mean, again, problem is most people don't care, and it doesn't really matter unless you just want to know, or you want to do something very specific. But again, that's why I think most of the world just needs Chromebooks, because it does everything in the background, and you don't have to know that much to use it well. I don't know what the male Echo voice is based off of. Which is the best voice of any game? I'm not even sure what you're talking about. Yeah, I do have Deck Talk for NVDA. Yeah, hey, we got more people from India. The power of the internet. VirtualBox, yeah, VirtualBox is garbage. Last I heard, Oracle is aware that their software isn't blind friendly. They just don't care. They just don't care. Yeah, Hyper-V, I know if you have other programs installed, it can break if you have Hyper-V installed, which is why I only recommend using Hyper-V if you're going to use an app like that. Laura in Lost in Blindness is not the best character. She is awful. She is absolutely awful. She poisoned her boyfriend, and just that whole thing was really, really bad. Just no. Yeah, no. If you walk up to a modern computer running 10 or 11, Microsoft Narrator actually works pretty good. It's not perfect. And I do definitely think at this point, if your goal is to get Narrator improvements, you need to get off of Windows 10, because Windows 10 is on life support at this point. They're not adding new features to it. It's going to reach end of life at the end of 2025. So yeah. Is there any way to get anything but computer Braille in Orca? I don't know. I've never used Braille with Orca. Or I think I did once, and I thought it was really, really bad. Like I said, Orca needs a lot of work. The problem is I don't think there are a lot of people that care. So, I don't know. Sure it does, but again, most people they just they don't want to deal with it, and if it breaks, they just don't know what to do, and that's why you got people like me. Vinny Moore. Yeah, I'm going to check that out. How do I know they don't care? Because I'm pretty sure I've heard it, and if they cared, VirtualBox would work a lot better than it currently does. So yeah, no, that's a no-go. I did not know that Seeing AI was coming to Android. Where'd you hear this? I mean, maybe they care, but I highly doubt it. Again, a company the size of Oracle should be able to just do it, and they should be able to do it quickly. You've been testing a new Bop It game? Is that like an actual toy? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I mean, again, a big company like that, they should have the capability to either hire people that do know or invest in the resources to just make it to make it work and to make it work quickly. Please provide us new FVS game. What? FVS games? I have no idea what that is. I am not going to help you use a Mac VM. It's a pain. Again, if you want a Mac, just buy a Mac. Or try to figure out how to get one to run. I've never thought it was worth the effort, honestly. If you have an iOS device running iOS 16 or iPadOS 16, you get access to those voices. But yeah. Do I think Manhunt 3 will be released? I don't know. I don't care. No, I will not play it. Like I said, I've said this before. I am done purchasing games from Aaron Baker. I have said this multiple times. I just don't like the way that he acts. I think it was really uncalled for to put the side story into Manhunt 2 about Slangora. There was absolutely no reason to have it there. And it's quite sad too, because this game is being played by lots and lots of kids who may or may not understand what that actually means, and it's just awful. It's like, oh, I cheated on my boyfriend because I was lonely, but I want you to feel sorry for me, and I want to see him at his stadium battle, and then they both die, and he's like, oh, I forgive you. No, it was trash, okay? There's a reason I laughed all the way through it. I'm like, why would you put this into a game that has nothing to do with that? And then after that whole scene is done, there's no mention of her ever again. It's like, why would you put this in here about some stupid girl who just no. I'm not playing any more of his games. The students try to control your braille sense? What? Like I said, have fun trying to use a Mac VM. You're not going to be able to run modern Mac OS like that for much longer. What hosting provider do I use for the website? So I've been through a few of them. Originally, I started out with Linode. That's Linode. I used them for a while. They were kind of expensive for the storage I wanted, so I switched to Light Server. I used Light Server for a month. That was absolute trash. And now I'm using another provider called Contabo. Basically, I pay for a VPS, which is basically you're given a very small portion of computing power, and you can do pretty much anything that you would like with it. So I'm running my website with the Apache web server. I've got a VPN. I host a server for Crazy Party, SoundRTS. I've got TeamTalk running on it, and it works pretty good. I mean, if you think he's a good guy, that's up to you. I have not been. I don't know. See, I'm still mad about the whole thing with Manamon 1. There is absolutely no reason why you have to make people open up ports. I have been contacted by so many people that don't know how to do that, and I'm happy to help them, but just the manner in which he did that is highly unprofessional, and it's just sad. I could make a separate email address, but honestly, it doesn't matter, and I don't think enough people would use it to justify paying for it. So no. No, I'm not using Hyper-V because Hyper-V doesn't have sound. What in fighting games? Action and fighting games? I have no idea. Oh yes, someone told me about that Bop It. Adventure at Sea is pretty good. I don't like that it becomes a button masher at the end. That's very stupid. But yeah, it's not a bad game. Yeah, the remnant stages in Adventure at Sea: they made me quite angry. How usable is Chrome OS? It works pretty good. Uh, it 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 really does. The primary interface, of course, is the browser, but all the other parts of the operating system, to my knowledge, are accessible. You can get apps from the Play Store on most Chromebooks. You can, I mean, yeah, it works pretty good. Hey, no, I'm doing pretty good, Brad. How about you? Yes, it is a security risk, and again, for people that don't know how to do that, that is absurd. I was there 10 years ago. I know what that's like, and for him to just do nothing about it. I mean, I messaged him right after Manamon 2 came out, and I was like, why can't you backport the changes to the older game? He was like, oh, that would take too much time, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, like I don't expect it to be done now or a week in advance, but let's see, it's been 3 years since Manamon 2 came out, and you've done nothing. And at this point, he will do nothing. And again, the whole plot line with Sangora was just absolutely uncalled for. It was just dumb. Something about voices on iOS. I have no idea what that comment is. Yeah, I wonder how much it is. I mean, those toys are kind of cool, and it's a game that can be played by pretty much everyone. So, yeah. What is my favorite OS? Probably Mac OS. Honestly, I like the way that it works. But if VoiceOver is going to continue to be a buggy mess, I don't know. Yes, Marco. Most audio games are side-scrolling platformers, and they get old. They get old very quickly. People saying hi. Oh, look, I'm caught up with comments. Yeah, no, but I am not impressed with Aaron Baker at all. Nope. Just, I'm not. Sorry. Oh, that's cheap. Yeah, see, that's pretty cool. VoiceOver, I mean, like I said, I'm hoping VoiceOver gets better, because it does seem to me like they've done a lot of work in the current version of macOS. It's just there are lots of bugs that haven't been properly. I mean what? Let's see. They added books to the Mac in 2013, and it took them 9 years to make it work properly with VoiceOver. That's pretty sad. I mean, I'm glad it's here. Like I said, I really want to like macOS. I do like it. I don't know why they aren't prioritizing VoiceOver. I'm hoping that's changing. I think it would help if, Apple would talk to their customers, but of course they don't do that because that's just how Apple is. And it's unfortunate. And yeah, Manamon, it's not a bad game. It's just that networking system is absurd. It's absolutely absurd. But he's not going to do anything about it, so at this point it's just it's beating a dead horse. So Yeah, the button is available on Bop It for Good. Yeah, I may go check that out. That actually does sound kind of cool. As long as it doesn't have any, as long as there aren't any, or as long as there isn't anything on it that requires you to see it, that would be cool. Yes, there are games that require you to open ports. The difference is that they're free and they're abandonware. Metamon 1 is neither. Or, well, I hope it's not. Well, yeah, no, it's not. I'm not talking about voiceover on iOS. I'm talking about macOS. iOS voiceover clearly has much more priority put into it, and I don't know why. Yeah, well, you either like Manamon or you don't. Yeah. I I mean, I can probably find a demo somewhere. Yeah, I may go check this out. Yeah, that's what I heard. To the Dragon Cave, I guess they're going to make a new game. I wonder if it's any good. Aaron's website will not go down. The only reason it would go down is if someone quit paying for the server to host it. Acer is watching on his MacBook Air. Okay. How is it absurd? Because, okay, if I'm paying that much money for Manamon, and then to be told, oh, you have to do this, this, and this, and if I have no idea, I'm sitting there going, I don't know what to do. And it's just, it's absurd to be treated like that after you pay for a product like that. And I really think that he should do something about it, but the fact he doesn't tells me everything that I need to know. Again, the problem with all that, and yeah, that's great if you know what you're doing. That's not the point. The point is, it shouldn't be that complicated to play these games, especially not a commercial game that's being sold for as much as that game is. It is absurd. The Bop It button is purely auditory and tactile. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wasn't sure. VoiceOver is not the same on both. Not exactly. Manamon and Paladin, they're two totally different games. Probably Manamon just because it's much less frustrating. Yes, Pipe Organ is on the iPhone. It's on the iPhone's. It's on the iPhone and the iPad with iOS 16. Yeah, no, I kind of want to check this out now. I may have to go buy one of these buttons. That's just a neat toy. So yeah. The story will begin on Mars. Yeah, so that might be kind of cool. Yeah, no, I don't go to that blind help site. They have a bunch of pirated software. So you use it at your own. Well, if you choose to use it, that is your prerogative. Nope, Aaron does not listen to customer feedback. If he does, yeah, it is very rare. That's why I'm not going to pay him any more money. No, just no. Yes, they cost that much each. I bought both of them. He has still done nothing about the online system in the first game, and it's been 6 years. That is highly unprofessional. It's not pirated? Yeah, Blind Help has a bunch of pirated junk up there. Oh look, I caught up to all the comments. Let's see what we got here. Let's look at the stats. Alright, let's see. Let's do... Yeah, no, like I said, no, I'm not going to deal with, not going to deal with VG Storm anymore. No, that is not going to happen. Let me check my messages. Messages. Sorry. Let me check comments here. How is it pirated? That Blind Help site has pirated content for all kinds of things. Yeah, it's up to you if you want to visit that site. That is your prerogative. Hold on. I got some messages here. Why did I get an alert from Lyft? Oh, it's a promo from Lyft. Let's see here. Sorry. VG Storm is awesome. Yeah, well, I'm glad you liked them, and if you want to pay for his content, that's up to you. That is totally up to you. Let's see. I guess I can go until about 3. So we've got about half an hour to go. I guess not all of it is pirated, but there's a lot of it that is, and I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, no thanks. Yep, that's essentially the definition of piracy. Did I demo Western Drama? No. No, I did not. No, I will not. No, I will not do it in the future. I've been asked this question a lot. The answer is no. It apparently wasn't optimized to run on the iPhone 6S, and no one told me, there was no indication that it wouldn't run, and the developers didn't really help me, so I got my money back. So no, I am not going to play it. I will not play it. No. Most of it is not pirated. Okay. Okie doke. Like I said, I don't know. I don't really go on there. I always try to download programs from the official sites where they come from, because that's what common sense would dictate. Because if you download programs from weird places, unless you trust the people that give them to you, you have no idea what may have been done to them. Right? Like I know I'm not out to screw people over, but I can't make that same guarantee for anyone else except me. So, yeah. Your Mac? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with your Mac. That's bizarre. Yeah. I mean, okay, if that's what you want to do. Yeah, no, I'm not a proponent of it, but if you want to use it, you go right ahead. Yeah, I don't know about Mac OS then. I guess we'll have to see. See, I keep thinking about getting a new M2 Mac, but then I'm afraid that we're going to go through the same cycle again where, oh, I thought Apple was actually trying to fix their product, and then they do what they did for the last 9 years and make minor changes, and I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll have to see. Bop It order. Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking it out. I really wouldn't. That's pretty cool. If it's got some way to directly patch the sound through, I wouldn't mind. I'm sorry. I wouldn't mind playing it on the channel. That would be pretty neat, actually. Yeah, but I mean, well, so I know Aaron, and this was a good move on his part. He now allows you to pay with a card. So for those of you that can't use PayPal, that option is now there. Okay, yeah, see, I'm not really well versed in Pokemon, so yeah. See, no, I want an M2 because it's newer and it would last longer. But I'm waiting for an M2 Mac Mini. Yeah, they shouldn't put the veil up there. That's awful. That is really awful. The M2 SSDs are slower. Yeah, see, but that doesn't really matter. Like, it's not that much slower, and honestly, I don't think most people would notice. Yeah, no, I really wish people wouldn't pirate these games, because the problem by doing that is you're not helping people. You're not giving people that make these games the incentive to make more of them. So yeah, I'm not a fan of that. You know, even if it means that you have to ask someone else to buy it, I would much rather do that, because again, these games aren't being sold for that much money, and it's just an awful thing to do. It really is. Marco doesn't like the cutscenes in AAC. Yeah, they're okay, I guess. No, apparently the veil was on Blind Help, which is pretty shitty. I mean, see, that's when I think, you know, why can't you work with the developer to find some kind of way? The Bobbit button doesn't have a patch cable input. Nah, okay, well, it's not worth it. It'd still be kind of cool to play it, though. What voice do I use on iOS 16? I'm using the Siri American voice. Am I going to play The Last of Us Part 1? That depends if I can buy it. If it's only on Steam, probably not. I will not touch Steam. A Western drama? No, it just... A Western drama, it lagged pretty much everywhere, and I got stuck at the wagon scenes where you have to fight the outlaws, and they wouldn't help me, so I was just like, I'm getting my money back. Yeah, but again, to do that to people that spent that much time trying to make a game like that is just, it's awful, and it's a very entitled sort of attitude, and it's just, yeah. Yeah, no, Steam and Valve can go shove it, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure they know that blind people could use their platform. They don't care. Nope. No, I do not use Ava anymore in iOS, because they upgraded to the new version of Vocalizer, and it sounds like absolute garbage. So no. How is it awful? Well, because you're depriving the content creator of money, and it's just... No, I do not like that voice anymore. No. Yeah, no, exactly what Acer said. Uh, Zoe's your favorite new vocalizer voice? Okay, yeah, it's not a bad voice. It just has a lot of weird pronunciation issues on iOS. Cause I mean, I don't mind the Alex voice, but eh. Yeah, but again, yeah, it's possible to use Steam if you do all kinds of weird crap. Well, yes, but problem with piracy is you can do everything in the world to try to stop it, but you're never going to be 100% successful. My sister's not here. I think she's somewhere with her friends or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's nice and quiet here. Okay, something about Siri voices. Okay. Yeah, no, it's an awful thing to do because people spend a quite a lot of time trying to make these games, and they don't charge that much. So to just go, no, I'm gonna take this, it's just awful. And if I was making games like that, and that's all that people did, that would give me very little incentive to continue making games. So no, it's like I said, it's just a crummy thing to do. You know, if you genuinely can't buy it, see if you can get someone else to work with the developer to see if you can find some kind of way. But yeah, no, it's just crummy. It really is. Yeah, it is piracy. The older version of Martha. I don't. Is that a Siri voice? I forget. Ivona works fine with NVDA in most cases. I mean, I agree. I agree, but you know what? Whatever. Code Factory is using an older version of Vocalizer, so it doesn't matter on Android. And you don't play the game, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's just awful. I mean, like I said, if I'm trying to make these games and I don't charge that much and people just take it, it's like, well, then I'm sitting here and I'm going, well, why should I bother to make more or support people if they're just gonna take it like that? Okay, that's the British voice for Siri. Okay. Yeah, that's a really good voice too. Yeah, but I mean, I do agree. I think the Manamon games could be like $20 cheaper. I suspect a lot of the reason why he charges as much as he does is probably because of all the music tracks. I'm sure those weren't free, and so he's trying to get back. He's trying to get back some of what he spent, I'm sure, on those particular assets. Do I have eSpeak? Do I have eSpeak on my Pixel? No, I do not. I mean, if that's how you want to look at it, I guess, but... Yeah, I don't know. Apple is constantly changing things, and I don't know why, and they won't tell us, so... Which Tomb Hunter are you talking about? The one that Mason made? That should not be called Tomb Hunter. Yeah, well, that's a subscription. I mean, depends on what it is and how much value it would actually bring me. But a subscription obviously means that the developer gets a constant income source, which is probably helpful for all kinds of things. Okay, I got Rich says hi. No, I used to have eSpeak on the Pixel, but I keep trying to install a newer version of Android on it, and it keeps disconnecting from my computer, and I don't know why. And yeah. We changed the end of request sound for Siri. I didn't know that. Why shouldn't it be called Tomb Hunter? Because it's not Tomb Hunter. It's more like walk around random worlds and do random things Hunter. It's just really weird. I didn't know Tomb Hunter crashed when you used the cheat menu. Yes, that Tomb Hunter game is available on his website. Yep. And it's free now, so you just have to download the archive and unzip it. I think the password is Tomb Hunter, all one word. No. So Mason tried to make that game after the old Montezuma's Revenge / Missions of the Ancients. That is not what that game is. That game is not Tomb Hunter. It is Tomb Hunter inspired, but it is not Tomb Hunter. Not even... No. Yeah, the vocalizer voices are available on Android. Yep. Do I have BC? I don't know what BC is. Yeah, well, it looks like the newest version of Android that's unofficially available for the Pixel is Android 11. So yeah, I may have to do that at some point. Yeah, way too many damn pirates. Other Tomb Hunter game? I don't know, but that game is not Tomb Hunter. That game wasn't that expensive. And I think the reason he did that was because it was written in BGT and he didn't want to deal with it. So, no, I don't mind paying for it. It's just, it wasn't Tomb Hunter. Meh. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to think of it that way, but you're not helping the developer. So, but you know what? You do whatever you want. Just leave me alone. Let's see. 24 watching now. Wow. Wow, damn. Just waiting for some more stuff to come in. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just I don't advocate it, but you know what? If you want to do it, you go right ahead. Excuse me. Yeah, what's the craziest thing I've done? I don't know. I'm still not sure about that. I mean, I used to do some crazy things when I was younger. Some really crazy stuff. I remember I used to... Apparently, I've been told a long time ago, I used to have 3 or 4 tape players, I think, and I would play them all at the same time. But I guess that was just because it was cool, because it made sound. See, and of course, that was such a long time ago that I don't remember even doing that. Yep, I agree with Rich. I don't know about the rest of you, but I respect people if they put their stuff out there without a bunch of copy protection, because it means that you're hoping that people will work with the honor system, which of course isn't always how it works. But yeah, no, if you sell me your content without DRM or any sort of copy protection, I value that even more. Nope, you cannot help me with a Western drama. I am done playing that game. I didn't really like it anyway, truth be told, so I'm glad it didn't work out, because I wasn't impressed with it. How are you not helping the developer? Because you're not compensating them for the time and effort that they took to make the product. Yeah, no, that's a pretty good point. That game is not Tomb Hunter. No spam bots have invaded my stream. Yes, we're doing pretty good, actually. Just send it to my email, I guess. Just send the link to my email and I can go check it out. I don't have AirPods, but that's good to know. I got people coming in later. Hey, I'll be going for probably another 20 minutes or so. What's my favorite drink? Oh, that's easy. Milk. Always has been, always will be. Yeah, Western drama. It's overrated. Yep, exactly. You're not helping anyone but yourself by doing that. Yep, Audio Game Hub is abandonware. Yes, milk is very good for you. Say that you should be drinking milk and or water. Hot chocolate is good too, yeah. I haven't had it in a long time, but yeah. That and instant carnation breakfast. If you put that into milk, that is delicious. And apparently it also gives you a bunch of the vitamins that you need too. Yep. That's why you have to prepare accordingly to set up software like that, because if you're not careful, you will lose your sound. That's why I don't really want to set it up for people, especially those that are less comfortable messing around with audio settings in Windows, because if you don't know what you're doing, it's very easy to it's very easy to break your sound. Which is why I always recommend that you get yourself a piece of hardware. So all the stuff I have right here is hardware. If I unplug a cable, all my sound immediately is sent back to either the built-in audio on the computer or external speakers that I may have plugged into it. Yeah, like I said, you're helping yourself as the end user, not the developer, and that's kind of crummy. Yeah, I liked Hell Hunter until I hit the maze, and then it just made my blood boil. Yes, I drink milk all the time. When did I first make my first YouTube video? That was January 2014. So yeah, it's been almost 9 years. I know, that's kind of crazy. Oh, they made the games free in Audio Game Hub? Okay. Yeah, you're going to probably need someone to help you set your audio device back. Or if you want to try messing with NVDA, you can do Control and NVDA S, Tab, and then try to figure out what your default sound card is called. Maybe if you hit S and Enter, that might fix it. But yeah, that's why you have to be very careful. Yep. You have to be careful in general when you're trying to use it, not to break your sound. Drink 7 bottles of Monster? Oof. That is a lot. I tried Monster and it was disgusting. Do I like Dr. Pepper? No. I don't like anything that is carbonated. Not at all. It's nasty. I don't like the way that it burns. No. Ira can help you set it up. Yes, they can help you set it up and probably fix your sound. Yeah, not really. Let's play Kringle Crash. Yep, that was the first video that I did. No, Max, he doesn't get it. Laser in Q9, you have to go to a bonus round and sit there and collect nothing. Yeah, I demoed Tomb Hunter from Mason Armstrong. I guess I could do a 10-year stream. That'd be January of 2024. Huh. Which if you think about it, isn't really that far off. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Do I like coffee? Not really, no. I drink milk. It does about the same thing that coffee would, because there's something in milk that goes right to the brain. I like whole milk. I will tolerate 2% if necessary, but anything less than that, and I might as well just I might as well drink water. Do I take no? I thought about starting a Patreon, but honestly, I wouldn't be able to deliver. And if you're doing things like that and taking people's money on a monthly basis, you really have to give them something. And I didn't think it was worth it. Microsoft support can also help you. Yes, if you call them using Be My Eyes, you can see if they can help you fix your computer. A Farm World is made in Crazy Party. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. There'd be quite a lot of neat games in there. Like you could milk cows and you. Yeah, no, that'd be pretty cool. Hey, I know I'm glad people enjoy the channel. Absolutely. Yeah, I want Blind Help gone too. Yeah, no, I'm not using Patreon. Best online fighting game? I don't know. Honestly. Yeah, I wish Quick Assist was blind friendly. That would be nice. They'll come from the moon? What is that? What is my second favorite drink aside from milk? Probably orange juice or apple juice. Honestly. No, I did not say that wrong. Oh man, it's almost 3 o'clock. Good grief. Oh man. Yeah, no, let's see. Primarily milk, apple juice, orange juice, water. Tea isn't too bad. I haven't had tea in a long time though. But probably, honestly, in all likelihood, if I couldn't drink water or if I couldn't drink milk anymore, I'd probably just drink water. Honestly. Um. Uh. I don't know what that moon game is about. Is it any good? Nope, he does not understand what that means. M&Ms are good. I mean, I wouldn't go crazy over them. No, I really do. I think they should be taken down. Or they should quit distributing programs like that. Any soccer games? You mean actual soccer or what they call... oh, well... I don't know of any sport games. There used to be there used to be the games from what was that company called? Something Game Zone, but their stuff disappeared, and apparently you can't contact them anymore. And all their games you had to pay for. So I don't really know. Favorite food? I would say milk, because it's technically a food. But aside from that, I don't know. Probably steak and salmon. I love salmon. I didn't think I would, and then I tried it. I'm like, oh man, I was missing out for such a long time because salmon is delicious. Tortilla chips, not really. No. Yes, that is precisely what that means. Yes. A rhythm game similar to Captain Dynamite. Huh. Potato chips, I like just standard chips, and then barbecue chips are quite good too. Yes, that is essentially what that means. Yep. Yeah, I tried the pinball games. I'm not a fan at all. I'm just not. The BSC games, most of them are pretty cool, but if you want to run them efficiently, I would run them on XP. VIP Game Zone, yeah, that was what they were called. They did have some free games, but their games are like gone now. Their entire site is just gone. Fish is I don't like all types of fish. Mostly just salmon and shrimp. Everything else, I don't know if I'm much of a fan of. I should probably at some point try trout. I've been told that trout is pretty good if I like eating salmon, then I would probably like trout. Yeah, okay, buddy. I'm not going to explain it to you anymore. Yes, it is better if you just make it. Yep. I love salmon. Tacos are pretty good, yeah. Nope, not going to use Steam until Valve makes their platform work better. Online soccer manager. See, I don't know. I have no interest in sports whatsoever, so I don't know. I would not be surprised if Blind Help had malware. Again, that's why you gotta be careful what you download. You really do. Cricket games for Windows, not that I know of. I haven't had Lobster in a very long time. I don't know. I think I had it last time, or last time I had it, I wasn't that impressed with it. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yes, steaks are very good for you. It's in the description for the Tomb Hunter demos. If you go to that site, you can download the file and extract it. Tacos, well, Steam is an absolute mess. Apparently there are hacks and ways to make it kind of work, but I am not going to spend my money on Steam. Oreos are good. I wouldn't go crazy over them, but they're okay. Yeah, no, a taco, it's usually you've got the taco shell, and they put all kinds of junk in it. You can get beef, chicken, lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, all kinds of junk, and you just eat it. Yep, all the more reason not to use that site. Yep. Yeah, I don't think I've tried crab. It doesn't sound very good though. It does not sound appetizing at all. Yuck. But I'm not really much into seafood, so yeah. Let's see here. Let's see how long we've been going. 20 watching now. Yeah, we can go for another half hour. Why not? Nachos aren't bad. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of cheese and tacos in general. I agree. It serves no purpose. But yeah, no, I don't mind tacos or nachos or anything like that. The thing I won't really eat, though, let's see, chicken. I'm not a fan of chicken unless it's barbecue chicken, which, of course, but barbecue sauce was made for chicken because it masks that nasty chicken taste. I don't like fried chicken. That's nasty. I don't like chicken fried steak. What else? I don't like Salisbury steak. That's disgusting. Huh. Now that, I don't know. That's something I'm still trying to figure out. Problem is, I don't talk to very many women. So, yeah. But if I had to say, probably someone kind of like me. Someone that has a brain and that can think and isn't childish or immature. I often think it might be better to find someone older than me. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know, but no, I think about that a lot because there's there's the whole thing about being human and not wanting to be alone. And I used to not think about it, but I do more and more. And it's human nature. But yeah. Brian likes hamburgers. Yes, hamburgers are good. Bacon is good. I eat bacon all the time. Favorite candy? Probably dark chocolate. Honestly. Yep. Barbecue ribs are very good for you. Microsoft Sam loves Oreos. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. But all the women I've encountered thus far have not been girlfriend material. So we'll see. I'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, no, it's yeah, I don't know. Uh, oh, he would hate Microsoft Sam would hate Windows 11. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard dark chocolate is very healthy, or it's better. Nothing wrong with childishness to a certain degree, but most people I find are just way too immature, and I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with an airhead. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what those are. Highway cookies? I don't even know what that means. Yeah, I agree with Bryant. Well, you can't upgrade from XP to 7 to my knowledge. Uh yeah, let's see. Oh man. Ouch. Oh, sorry, I have to stretch and rub my ear. There we go. Excuse me. But yeah, no, we shall see what happens in the future. We shall see. What else we got here? I'm trying to think. Well, I mean, I guess problem with Windows 11 is it's 64-bit only. So unless you were running the 64-bit version of XP, you couldn't do that, and I wouldn't recommend it anyway, because my experience has been that in-place upgrades cause more problems than they're worth. Oh gosh. Microsoft Sam is going to have a massive hissy fit over Windows 11. uh, gosh. Oh man. Yep, pretty much. Oh gosh, that would be terrible. No, I don't know. My next thought is to make some kind of Christmas thing, which I guess I could possibly incorporate the the Windows 11 thing into it. I mean, I did that last year where the robot installed it and then it crashed the robot. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bypass all these requirements, and then it crashed. I thought that was hilarious. Uh, got people saying hi. I have no idea what iWay cookies are. Yeah, hey everyone. I'll be going for probably another good 10, 20 minutes. And I think I'll call this a day. So yeah, no, you got any questions, anything like that, let me know. We've been going all over the place. All over the place. In terms of just random things. The Christmas one? It's the Christmas special from 2021. It's the Microsoft Sam's Christmas 2021 video. Oh, I don't know, possibly. Alexa. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I gotta figure out what app to use for that. I thought you said there was something for Android. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like it's too much effort trying to capture that particular voice. Oh, I mean, I could do some more No, I already did the TikTok thing. No, I do not like pasta. The only pasta I tolerate is spaghetti. I don't know what it is, but most pastas I'm just like, ugh. No, thank you. No pasta for me. No. That is not good. That is very bad. Very, very bad. Let's see here. Oh, geez. I didn't know YouTube had I didn't know the live chat had a character limit. I wonder what it is. Yeah, I got some more people here. Hey. Welcome to the live stream. Maybe I should go until about 4. You know what? Why the hell not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make it a 3-hour thing. Why not? For 2 hours, we got about half an hour to go. Why not? Let's go back to the bottom of the chat. Did I configure OBS with my account? Yes, I did, and it's working very well. 200 characters? That's not a... Well, it's okay, I guess. That's okay. It's not great. It's okay. It could be worse, I suppose. But yeah, no, I configured OBS with my account. It's pretty easy, actually. You just link it. If you're already signed into YouTube in your browser, it asks you to approve it. You approve it, and then after that's done, hang on a second. Ugh, my ears are bothering me. After that's done, you just go into the program. There's a thing to manage your broadcast. You can give it a title. You can add a description. You can choose the category. You can set if you want to have it scheduled. And then once you're done, you hit begin. You hit begin, and you're good to go. So yeah, works pretty good. I wish I knew how to pause it. Well, I guess you can't pause a live stream, obviously. character limit isn't high. No, I guess it's not. 5-hour stream? I mean, I probably could, but that just seems excessive. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm glad people like my content, and that's all that matters, right? If you like it, that's all that matters. Hey, that's awesome. Microsoft Sam and Alexa. Oh, cancel. Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Yes, I'm using Contabo as the provider, and they're working very well. I am very happy. I am never using Light Server ever again. And I got my money back from Light Server, and I'm very happy about that. Like I said, I had the discussion about Aaron's games earlier. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not playing his games. I'm not buying his games. No, you don't. I might update that tutorial again, just to make it easier. Used to be a pause button when recording in OBS. Yeah, I have no idea. Let me actually check my email. Let's see if I've got something from Contabo, because I opened a couple tickets with them. What the... Oh, I forgot. I'm on the wrong computer. No, I don't want Microsoft Edge. Go away. Someone else says hi. Hey. Welcome to the live stream. Let me go ahead and check my... I'll go check... I'll go check my email on my phone here real quick. Yeah, no, this is the Q&A live stream. For those of you that may be tuning in, I've been answering questions here for the past, 2.5 hours. I'm going to go another half hour, so if you got any questions, let me know. Well, it's a lot of unread emails. Emails from Google. Okay, let me check these real quick. That's junk. Nothing from Contabo, it looks like. Oh, and there's the email from Acer about the Bop It pre-order for the Bop It button. Yeah, I definitely will check that out. That sounds like it's pretty cool. Someone else told me about it before, but yeah, that's pretty cool. See, I don't know how to capture the visuals. I think you need sighted assistance to set that up. What plan for Contabo? It's like $10 a month. So you get 8 gigs of RAM, a quad-core processor, 200 gigs of storage, 32 terabytes of bandwidth. 32 terabytes. That is ridiculous. The only downside is the network transfer speeds are kind of slow, but not as bad as Light Server. The less I say about Light Server, the better. Why can't you hear the phone? Because it's plugged into the mixer, and I don't have it. I don't have it going through. No, I'm not. Probably not going to play STW. I may get back into it with the new version that's coming out, but I honestly don't know because it just made me really, really mad. Trying to do that one quest. I may do some sort of a demo of the new version, but it's the problem with that game is that there's so much to do, and you're doing the same things over and over again that after a while it becomes kind of pointless to try to constantly play it and constantly try to show off things. No, it's accessible. I'm not sure what that was in reference to. I thought Blind Cricket was just on iOS and Android. What headphones? Depends on your budget. The ones I'm using right now are the Sennheiser HD Pro 280. Yeah, I think that's what they are. I got them for about $100 on Amazon, and they work pretty good. The Horrible Dungeon of Dreadful isn't that a game book? I don't know if that would be very interesting though. Setting up the visuals in OBS, I would like to know because I have no idea how. I thought it wasn't. I thought you had to have someone help you to set up the visuals properly. At least that was my understanding. That was my understanding. Yeah. I wouldn't know. I would not know. A video source? Okay. Like I said, I have no idea how you go about doing that. Let's see. Microsoft Salmon. Oh, geez. Like I said, I gotta find a good way to capture the voice, and I don't know how. I guess I could use some Android app, but it just seems really weird. Or you uninstall the program. There you go. I don't have a camera on this computer. Do I like white chocolate? Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but dark chocolate is better. Favorite game? I don't know. Right now, probably Sound RTS or Crazy Party. I don't know. I mean, I like Perilous Hearts, but the problem is I play that game and then I wish it was finished, and of course it's not. Text talk, okay. Why? No, I don't want to do another Manamon 2 playthrough. Why would I do that? No, I'm done playing his games. Like I said, I did a tutorial that explains how to do it. Basically, you have to capture audio files from the different voices, and then you put them together. Yeah, it sounds like a pain in the ass to get the visuals working. Let's see. We got about 25 minutes to go. I can go a little bit longer. Well, Rich, either he's doing it and he's not going to tell people about it, which is what I would do, or he's not. Either way, I suppose he'll be ready when he's ready. I hope he is doing something and he's just not going to tell anyone, like he should have done before. That would be pretty nice. I don't know. Like I said, it depends on the creator. And it depends on the text-to-speech creator. And my stuff, I've never pretended to have any sort of continuity or anything like that. It's just, I'm going to make this. I'm going to make this. So, yeah. Let's see. Why wouldn't you tell people you were developing? Well, look at what happened to Perilous Hearts. You don't tell people that it's coming. If you can't make it happen, then you're not going to piss off a whole bunch of people. What TTS app are you talking about? And yeah, I don't know too much about working with the scenes in OBS. Yes, that was a mistake on my part, and I didn't fix it. I captured that line off of a built-in microphone. It was pretty bad. Yeah, that was a mistake. Oh, Alexa destroys eloquence. No, I think Microsoft Sam should do it. Actually, I'm planning on incorporating that into the Christmas skit because that would be kind of funny. I am the wrong person to ask about coding. I have no idea. I don't have the patience for it. I wish you the best of luck. I've heard that if you start trying to learn Python, that might help, but I don't know. Wait, what about natural voices? And yep, Bryant is absolutely right. Yep, Absolutely right, Brian. Oh, took it down last year, I think. I wanted to redo it. I didn't like it. It was dumb. I was thinking about that involving pipe organ. Because Eloquence beats the crap out of pipe organ, and then Eloquence gets destroyed. I think that's what I'm going to do, because it just sounds funny. Yes, I have fun. I really do. Both Microsoft. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Or Eloquence gets destroyed by pipe organ. Who's calling me? Hold on. Sorry. Yes, that would be funny. Oh, the natural one, that is the version from XP. I don't know why they call it that. It's a really weird name. Oh, that noise. I think, if I remember that correctly, I think, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. Oh, that, yeah, that, I think if I remember correctly, that was typing the word fuck over and over and over and over again, and then increasing the rate to its maximum. So it was saying fuck over and over and over and over again, just at a very fast rate, to the point where it didn't sound like it was talking. It sounded like a machine, which I thought was pretty funny. Yeah. Hype is a project's biggest killer. Yes, use the element of surprise to your advantage. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think he learned that. So if he is doing it, if he is doing something, he's not going to tell anyone until it's ready. So I really do. I hope that he learned that lesson, and that he will come out with something, because I would absolutely buy it. Absolutely. Why would you want what? I don't understand. Why would you want what, and what about Eloquent? Alexa destroys TikTok. Oh, cancel. That would be funny. You can try with IBM TTS. I don't know if it would work. Default vibration pitch? I have no idea. I'm not sure what synthesizer you're talking about. Yeah, like if I think I've got the, let's see, do I have Kurzweil on here? No, I don't. Damn it. You need to mute your speaker. Yeah, you know, I probably should.
344. Do not disturb, privacy mode enabled.
There we go. Yeah, that would be nice if developers would do that. If they're actually going to do it, well, who knows? All right. Got people leaving. Yeah, we'll go about 15 minutes longer. $15 more minutes. Audio games tutorial YouTube channel. I don't. Isn't that the one with the super fast speaking rate? Yeah. Isn't that the one with the super fast speaking rate?
Degrees.
With no commentary. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, see, I intentionally don't have the speech rate that fast because in my content, I assume that it could be consumed by anyone, so I try to make it as approachable as I possibly can. That's why having your synthesizer go that's just not helpful. Just don't do that. That's just no. Have they improved voice view? I honestly don't know about voice view. I don't use it that much on the Echo Show. I'm not sure what else you could do to make it better. Oh geez. Yeah, if I can figure out how to if I can figure out how to capture the voice and do it decently, yeah. Yeah, no, I really don't. I don't like that. It's like, geez, really? Yeah, no, not a fan. Not at all. Right, exactly, Rich. Audio game edits. Oh, that might be what I'm thinking of. Yeah, no, it's just bad to do that. It really is. You just don't do that. It's just it's not considerate of people that may not be able to understand it that fast. I mean, I definitely can't. Well, I can if I try really, really hard. But yeah, no, and like I said, I try to target the channel at everybody, even if you have vision and you're just curious. Hey, I welcome you too. And just to do that is just not. That's just not. It's not helpful. Yeah, the new speech voices are not 64-bit, unfortunately. Something in the Alexa skill? I have no idea. I don't know how you trigger that. I don't know. Yeah, no, but yeah, no, just don't do things like that. It's just very it's very inconsiderate to have it go blah, 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 blah. Alright, so we got about 10 more minutes, so yeah, if you got any more questions, let me know now. Or I suppose there's always later in the comments or whatever. That's most of the fun with this, is just being able to talk to all kinds of people from all over the place. It really is. And I like it. I enjoy it, and I'm glad that there are people that are benefiting from the content that I make. That makes me feel like I have a purpose, and I'm doing my best to make that purpose meaningful. So, absolutely, it's been fun. And I know I don't really play that many games anymore, but that's mainly because I'm running out of the good ones to play, and just, I don't know. Do I have long hair? If I don't get a haircut for a while, but not usually. Depends how long I leave it. Someone complained that your TTS was too fast. What? Text talk. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. No, Acer, you are not. The close quarter combat in that game is ridiculous. I could. Well, except my Chromebook is running. It's running Chrome OS Flex, which doesn't have Play Store support. The Q&A game, yes, it is. Yes, it most certainly is. Oh, man. Craziness, I say. Yeah, no, let's see what else we got here. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of dumb, especially if the screen reader isn't really needed. I generally don't bother either, because I use it to get me to where I need to go, and then it says nothing, so yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, you can send me a link if you want to, Mackenzie. What recent skit? I have no idea. Damn, it's almost 4 o'clock, man. Whew. Oh. Damn. Let's check my email again. Let's check it. Junk. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to check out the Bop It thing. That sounds pretty cool. What level am I on in the Q&A game? Oh, I don't know. GPS apps for iPhone. Blind Square. I think Spendero's stuff got revamped. I don't know how good it is. There's uh what is it called? Here Maps. Oh no, it's something else. There's an Explore app and there's an Outdoors app. I forget what it's called though. Okay. Oh, sorry. That is a very weird skit. Yeah, it is a little bit, but it's pretty cool. It's got a lot of features. Yeah, Good Maps Explore and Good Maps Outdoors. No, what the? Oh gosh, there's two of them. Let's see. We'll look at this up. Yeah, and then Microsoft Soundscape is also good too. Good Maps Outdoors. I think it's called Outdoors. Yeah, so Explore, I think, is for indoor environments, and Outdoors is standard GPS. It is almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon where I'm at. Explorer is not GPS. It uses beacons. If you want GPS, I think you want to use Outdoors. Yep. Nearby Explorer. Well, I think Nearby Explorer is discontinued. The Good Maps stuff is what. That's what used to be Slendero. I forget what they used to call it, but yeah. Okay, it's good to know about Explore. Will I ever play the new game Haunted Party? Honestly, I don't know if I'd want to pay for it. I think you should be very careful charging for it because it's using assets from Crazy Party, which themselves aren't really, well, they didn't come from Crazy Party, so I don't know, and it doesn't seem like it's that interesting. I don't know. I'm kind of not sure if I should buy it. I am in Houston, Texas. Someone retracted a message. The problem I have with GPS is it's not totally accurate, and it'll get you into the general area where you're meant to be, but that's about it. And and my spatial navigation in general is garbage. So yeah, I'm not a fan of it really. That's why travel has always been quite meaningless because in most cases it makes no difference if I'm inside, here in Texas, or I could be in Washington. It's like, yeah, big deal. I'm still inside of a building. If I walk outside, it's either hot or cold. So, yeah, just the general concept of travel is very meaningless to me. It really is. Yeah, File Explorer lags. I don't know what the deal is with that. Syndeo GPS, yeah. Yeah, I seem to remember. Yeah, I don't think Haunted Party is worth it. And like I said, with the assets it has, I'm not sure why he's charging for it. Yes, Scramble is pretty cool. The problem with it is very grindy, and I need to take a break from it after a while because you're doing the same stuff over and over. But yeah, I like it. If he replaces the sounds, I might consider buying it. Yeah, I just don't know right now. Yeah. TTS skits. Yeah, see, problem with making skits is I have to have the motivation, and most of the time I just don't. Yeah, but it's not, the Stellar Trek isn't worth almost $2,000, and I've already expressed my thoughts on Humanware about 3 weeks ago. So yeah, the less I say about Humanware and their outdated products, the better. They're overpriced and, well, overpriced, outdated, and underpowered products. Yeah, he should really be careful about trying to charge for that. What was in 2013? Oh, jeez. Yeah, no. Again, I have to have the motivation to make these. The answer is no and no. I don't like those games, and they're 2 is ridiculously unbalanced, and 1 is not translated. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I gotta have the motivation, and most of the time I just don't have that. Wow, so they're not even gonna update the software on it anymore? Nice. Yeah, that's nice. So let's see, the FM radio's not there that they talked about 5 years ago. Nah, man, just don't give these companies your money, because it's a waste of money and a waste of time. Yep, braille displays are, but that's a market thing. Of course, they plan to announce a new stream that'll probably cost even more and still be running underpowered hardware that they won't update after a year. No, I'm not buying their shit. Not anymore. Nope. I don't care. Sorry. I think everyone hates Windows Vista. Wait, $2,000 for what? Yeah, I'm not translating games and trying to listen to garbled English. No, thank you. No, it's just it takes time to put the text to speech things together, and I just go, I don't want to. Yeah, no, it's like I said. Like I said, he had lots of issues, and I got tired of dealing with him. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's just a matter of I don't want to do it. And it's just something I have to come up with. I don't have the enthusiasm to do it because it takes forever sometimes. Oh, it's already 4:05. Holy crap. Alright, we'll do 10 more minutes and then I really should stop and take a break and go eat something. So yeah, if you got anything else, ask it now. Or, well, I guess you'll have to wait till next time. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm not buying any more products from Humanware. Nope. I mean, I get why they charge as much as they do because the market isn't that big. My problem is they come out with these products and say, "Oh, they're so great, blah blah blah," and then they don't upgrade them to the fullest potential, and it's sad. It really is. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see here. La 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 la. Damn, it's already 4 o'clock. I can't believe that. Laziness is very much alive and well. To be fair, the Victor Reader stream isn't much faster than the Bookport. I mean, it is a little bit, but not by much. Yep. So you don't buy products from either company. Hey, absolutely. I am glad you enjoy the content. Well, of course, Amazon stuff is more affordable. They're targeting the mainstream. They're targeting the mainstream market. So, yes, of course it is. Damn. I can't believe I've been going for this long. Let's see. The VR stream, I guess it kind of does. It's still really slow, though. Yeah, well, they're both underpowered products. But that's okay. That's okay. Of course, they're both abandoned now, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, no, that's why I don't really buy these specialized products anymore, because they're not really worth it. They're just not. All right, yeah. So I'm getting ready to wrap things up here. Let's see. That's what I heard. I never used a Blaze. I don't think the software has been updated in about 5 years. Yeah, HIMS is generally better in terms of their hardware. But their software support is about the same. It's just crap. They should get off of Android 10, because Android 10 will be end of life probably by the end of this year, if not early next year. Yes, the Fire tablets are quite cheap too. I've heard good things about them. I don't really want or need a tablet, so not really interested, but I've heard good things about them. I thought about buying one, and then I'm like, I'd probably use it for like a month and then put it somewhere and not use it forever. Oh, geez. That's not good. Yeah, well, I typed in the Veil and it popped up a bunch of stuff, but that was a mistake on my part. But yeah, so guess that's about it. Well, let's see. Yeah, I guess I am still streaming on there. Let's see. Yep. No, I won't buy products from any of these companies ever again. Just, nope, not gonna do it. Anyway. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off here and go get something to eat. So, download one file at a time and hope it doesn't lock up. Oof. Yeah, no, I would have to think of good days to do them, though, and it seems like this might be the best time for most people. 5 hours. Oh, gosh. I mean, I probably could go for another 5 hours, but I would have to eat, and it'd be kind of ridiculous. Do I play what? Oh. I think that was supposed to be Swamp. Not really. I don't like the online system. I think it's very unfair to new players. Oh, well, you're late and this is almost over. But welcome. It's a little expensive, but I think it was worth it. I like the Veil. I really do. I'm hoping that we get a sequel at some point. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Yeah, no, I guess that's about it, though. Scamp? What? Eat first. Oh, yeah, I probably should eat something. I'm getting kind of tired, too, but that might just be because I'm hungry. What? How to spell damn? Okay, I don't quite get that. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I guess I can try to do this again next Saturday if you guys want. Seems to be pretty popular. Let's see what I got for viewers. Okay, we got a decent amount of viewers, and of course this will be archived. Please wait, Chris is shutting down. Please wait. Yes, the Veil is pretty cool. Alright, yep, I think that's gonna do. So until next time, you guys take care. I'm gonna stop this. I'll stop the recording. I don't really need to record this. And yeah, that's gonna do. So until next time, you guys take care. Oh, lovely. It asks me if I want to stop the stream. Please wait. Please wait. 5%. Who posted what? I don't know who posted what. But yes. Please wait. Oh, actually, before I go, I gotta say this. Let's keep going here for just a little bit. Before I go, which, that reminds me, I was using a Victor Reader, and someone thought it kept saying lose weight, not please wait. Lose weight. You need to lose weight. Lose weight. You need to lose weight. Illegally cited, yeah, that's Jesse Anderson. I don't know too much about him, but I've listened to a few of his stuff. He seems like he's okay. Although I think he plays a lot of mainstream games because he has vision to play them, but that's okay. I am totally blind. I have no usable vision whatsoever. You wait to... Oh, very punny. Very... Lose weight. Anyway, yeah, no, I am going to get off of here. You guys have fun. This will be archived. Obviously, you can leave comments after the fact. But yeah, that's about it for me.